Okay, hi students, it's me Sanjeev and welcome to you all in Monastic online class. Actually, in this session, I will teach you chapter 2, History of Computer. Actually, history of computer is classified into three era. Okay, they are age of mechanical calculating era. Number two, age of electromechanical computer era and age of electronic computer era. Okay. First one, age of mechanical calculating era. Actually, the era in which mechanical technologies were used, okay, to develop different devices, to develop different mechanical devices is called mechanical calculating era. Actually, in this era, I will discuss about different mechanical devices, different mechanical machines, and about some developer. That is, I will discuss here about abacus, Napier's bone, the slide rule, Pascaline, Leibniz calculating machine, and about some developer. Charles Lady Augusta Ira Lovelace, and about Dr. Herman Holmes. Now, first one is about this age of mechanical calculating era. Okay, in this first about abacus. Actually, abacus is early counting and calculating device. Okay, previously persons were using to count as well as to calculate. Actually, abacus was developed by Chinese people, and first this device abacus was used for computation in 3000 BC. Actually, abacus is rectangular frame, containing number of rods or number of wires. These are wires or rods, which is divided into two unequal parts by the midwire. This is what midwire. Okay. Actually, this upper part is less, and the lower part is more. Actually, upper part is called heaven. That is, this part is called heaven, and lower part is called earth. That is, this part is called earth. In the upper part, there is two bits or two rings. Okay, and the lower part contains 5 bits or 5 rings. Okay, in a rod. Okay, and by shifting this, by moving this, people could do actually by shifting or by moving. Okay, it is used for counting as well as to perform simple addition and subtraction. For example, how to add? Very simple. Okay. For example, how to add 5 plus 2? 5 are there, 5 bits are there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 6, 7. Similarly, how to subtract 2 from 5? We all know. Okay, in this, in earth there is 5 bits. Okay, that is set 2. Suppose 1, 2, 2 set there. Now count how many? 1, 2, 3. Okay, like this. Okay, this is used to perform simple addition and subtraction. Okay, as well as to count. Okay. Now next one is Napier's bone. Actually, a Scottish mathematician, named John Napier, invented the principle of calculation. Okay, in 1614 AD. Okay, that is called logarithm. Okay, and based on the same principle, he invented, that is, John Napier invented some bone rods in gravity number in 1678. Actually, that was not actual brain. Okay, looks like bone, yes or no, on which numbers were written. Okay, this device is called Napier's. Since it is developed by, that bone was developed by John Napier, so that from his name, okay, its name kept Napier's. Okay, and with the help of this device, with the help of Napier's rule, people could do multiplication very fast at that time. Okay. Now move to another. Okay. Next one is slide. Okay. Actually, an English mathematician named William Outard discovered a device having two rulers. Okay, engraved with number. Okay, and that device was based on Napier's principle. That is based on logarithm. Okay, and that was called slide rule, and this was developed in 1628. And this device could perform, that is slide rule perform multiplication and division, and was first analog device. Actually, what is analog device? I will discuss later in detail, but just know, the device which is based on analog mechanism, that is the device which measures continuous type of physical and natural value, that is called analog device. And this slide rule is first analog device. Now move to another. Next one is Pascal. Actually, in 1642 AD, a Frenchman named Blaise Pascal began to design an adding machine, okay, which is known as Pascal. Okay, actually, this device had the capacity to perform addition and subtraction of 8 digits. That is the number which has 8 digits. Okay, that type of addition and subtraction could perform by this device, by Pascal. And this device could perform only addition and subtraction. That is, this device could not perform multiplication and division. Okay. Now next one is Leibniz calculating machine. Actually, in 1671 AD. Actually, 1671 AD, okay, a German philosopher named Gottfried von Leibniz created a more reliable adding machine, okay, that could add, subtract, multiply, divide, and calculate square roots. This device is called Leibniz calculating machine, okay, and this device is also called a stepped router. And by using this device, people could perform all this above mentioned, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and square root, and is first calculator, and is first mechanical calculator. Okay. Actually, now move to another topic. Okay, about some developers. First one is Charles Babbage. Actually, Charles Babbage was a great mathematician at Cambridge University. Actually, he developed two electromechanical calculators. Okay, previously mechanical calculators were developed. Okay, and he developed two electromechanical calculators. Okay, named difference engine and analytical engine. Actually, difference engine was developed in 1822 AD, whereas analytical engine was developed in 1833 AD. Okay, it was a very big achievement, okay, in the history of computer and calculator, because at that time there was no computer, there was no calculators. Yes, no? That's why it was very big achievement. Not only this, actually he developed, Charles Babbage developed, yes, no, that working principle of computer, working principle of modern digital computer. Yes or no? That's why. So he is known as, so Charles Babbage is known as father of computers. Actually, the device developed by him, the device named difference engine and analytical engine developed by this Charles Babbage, okay, contain all the components, all the parts, okay, equivalent to today's modern digital computers. And the different devices were, number one, the store. Actually, the function of store was to store the data. Okay, and it is equivalent to memory. And today's memory are also used to store the data. Similarly, another one is the mill. The function of mill was to calculate the data. Okay, and it is equivalent to CPU. CPU is also used to perform. Okay, CPU is also used to calculate the data or information. Next one was input and output section. Okay, input section to take input and output section to give output. Okay, and at that time punch card was used. Okay, in today's computer, in modern computer, okay, different input and output devices are used to take input and give output. Now next one is Lady Augusta Ada Lovelace. Actually, Lady Augusta Ada Lovelace was a great follower, was a great supporter, was a great devotee of Charles Dickens. Actually, Lady Augusta Ada Lovelace, okay, suggested him to use binary number system, to use 0 and 1 in his machine. Okay, he used in his machine and became successful also. Not only that suggested to use 0 and 1, okay, but also Lady Augusta Ada Lovelace developed first program to be used in his machine. Okay, so that Lady Augusta Ada Lovelace is known as first program. Actually, she was from America. Okay. America felt pride on Lady Augusta Ada Lovelace. Okay, to honor her work, to respect her work. Actually, American government developed a program language called Ada and used for long term in US Defense Department. Next one is Dr. Herman Hollerith. Actually, Dr. Herman Hollerith was American census statistician. Okay, he developed calculating machine in 1886 AD, and that machine was used to count, to tabulate US census record in 1898. Okay, he established one manufacturing company, tabulating manufacturing company, okay, to manufacture his invention. Okay, later he developed many companies in different area. After that, he merged all the companies, all the small companies, okay, and found one big organization, big company called International Business Machine (IBM). Which is largest computer manufacturing industry in the world, and IBM Corporation was established in 1923. Okay. Now move to another era. Next one is age of mechanical computer era. First, let me discuss what is electromechanical computer era. Actually, the era in which electromechanical technologies were used to develop different electromechanical devices, to develop different electromechanical computers, is known as electromechanical computer era. Actually, in this, I will discuss about two computers. One is Mark I and one is ABC. That is, only two electromechanical computers are given in your syllabus. Let me discuss first about Mark I. Actually, Mark I is first electromechanical computer. Okay, Mark I was developed by a person named Howard Aiken in 1937. That is, he had started to develop this computer in 1937 but it was completed in 1944. Actually, this computer was based on the principle of Charles. Actually, it was very big. Okay, I will discuss later about generation of computer, about different generation of computer like first, second, third, fourth, and fifth generation. Actually, first generation of computer was very big in size, very slow, very expensive, less storage capacity. Okay, but I'll discuss about later. Just know it was very big. First generation of computer was very. Then no, I was talking about this Mark 1. Okay, since Mark 1 is example of first generation of computer. Okay? That's why it was very big. Okay, it was 51 feet long, 8 feet tall, 3 feet wide, and 32 ton in weight. Assume this. How much? 32 ton in weight. Okay, today's computers are in kg, in kilogram, but it was in ton, and that is 32 ton. Actually, this consisted, since it was a very big computer, it consisted 7,50,000 and 18,000 backup tubes. Okay, since there was very many components, various parts, that's why nearly 500 miles long cut into the pieces, cut into the different pieces, right? To connect, to join different parts of the computer. Actually, it took 1 second to perform 3 additions and 4.5 seconds to perform a multiplication. Now, move to another. Next one is ABC. Let me discuss about this. Okay, actually, ABC is first digital computer. Actually, what is digital computer? I will discuss later in detail, but just know the computer which is based on binary digits, which is based on 0 and 1, is called digital computer. Is it clear? Okay, actually it stores all the data or information in zeros and ones in digital formats. Now back here. Actually, ABC is first digital computer. The full form of ABC is Atoms of Baby Computer. Yes or no? It was designed by, it was developed by 2 persons. Actually, one was teacher and another was a student. The teacher name was J.B. Atomasov and his student name was Clifford Berry. Yes or no? And this computer was developed in 1942. Actually, this is also example of first generation of computer. That's why it was also very big in size. Yes, no? And mainly vacuum tubes and some electronic components. Yes, no? Some vacuum tubes and capacitors were used for the storage of electric charges. Okay, and it was mainly used by the military to compute firing and velocity. Means how many time firing became, how many time velocity means big blast. Okay, how many time big blast became. Okay, for this purpose ABC computer was used by the military. Okay, now next one is age of this electronic computer era, and about this I will discuss later. Okay, thanks for attention. Okay. Now next one is age of electronic computer era. First, what is electronic computer era? Actually, the era in which electronic technologies were used. Okay, used for which purpose? To develop different electronic computer is called electronic computer era. In this era, I will discuss about some electronic computers like ENIAC, EDVAC, EDSAC, and UNIVAC. First one is about ENIAC. Okay, actually the full form of ENIAC is Electronic Numerical Integrator and Calculator. Okay, actually ENIAC is first electronic computer which was developed by 2 persons. Okay, John Moseley and J. Pritzker, and this was developed in 1946. Unlike another computer, okay, most of the computers they are based on binary digits. They are based on zeros and ones, but ENIAC was based on decimal number system. Actually, ENIAC is also example of first generation of computer. Okay, that's why it was also very big in size. Okay, and Hakam tube were used as the main part, as the main component of image. Actually, 18,000 vacuum tube were used in it. It weighed 30 ton, yes, no, and occupied 3,000 cubic feet. Okay, and this device was 300 times faster than any calculating machine at that time. Now move to another. Answer. Okay. Now move to another. Yes, no? That is IRSAT. But before discussion of this IRSAT, let me discuss about one inventor, one mathematician, one developer named John von Neumann. Okay, because their principle is given in these computers. Okay, then John von Neumann was a great mathematician. Okay, and in 1945 AD, he developed one principle. He developed one technique. Okay, named stored program. Okay, that's why he is also known as father of stored program. Actually, before John von Neumann, before his principle, before his stored program techniques, the program required for computer were integrated and written permanently. That's why modification was not possible. Yes, sir? But after his invention, but after John von Neumann, after stored program technique, it became possible to store the data or information in separate storage media. That's why it became possible to modify and read the data. The principal concepts, the technique given by John von Neumann is still used by the modern computer and will use in future also. Now back to topic. Next one is what? IRSAC. Actually, the full form of IRSAC is Electronic Daily Storage Automatic Computer. Actually, this was developed by a lady developer named Maurice Watkins. And this computer was developed in 1949 AD by applying the principle of John von Neumann, but that is by applying a stored program technique. Actually, this is also example of first generation of computer. Okay, that's why it was also very large in size. It was also very big in size. Okay, and vacuum tube was used as the main component. Next one is IRVAC. Actually, the full form of IRVAC is Electronic Discrete Variable Automatic Computer. This computer was also developed by John Mauchly and J. Preston. Actually, it was developed in 1952 AD by applying the principle of John von Neumann, that is, by applying the principle of stored program technique. Actually, it is also example of first generation of computer. That's why it was also very big in size. Yes or no? And vacuum tube was used as the main component of IRVAC. Now, last one is about UNIVAC. Actually, the full form of UNIVAC is Universal Automatic Computer. Actually, this is a first computer, okay, that was developed for general purpose and commercial use. Okay, actually, before this, all the computers which were developed, okay, either for defense or for war or census, and this is the first computer, okay, which is used for general use and for the commercial use. Actually, this is also developed by two persons, two developers named John Mosley and J. Crispus. Actually, this computer is developed in 1951 ish. Okay, thanks for today.